Self-sufficient, on my own. Look, Dad, I can walk alone.
Depraved? Don't say that about me. Flaws, impurities, struggles? That's never what I wanted you to see.
Aren't I supposed to make myself pure and white? Watch me, I can do it. I can be a light.
Okay, so maybe I'm not the best, and maybe I don't always win, but at least I'm better than her.
And I'm better than him. I mean, I don't kill or do anything all that bad. I can't be the worst person heaven's ever had.
And I think I'll make it there to that palace in the sky, because I plan to be a pretty great Christian till the day I die.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I might even be an 8. So what do you mean that doesn't seal my faith?
What do you mean you paid the total price for my sin, and I'm not the triumphant good guy who got the win?
So you're talking a king, a father, and an agape kind of love? Not an angry God who watches idly from above?
What do you mean I'm not called to be superhuman, to be the best, but to love like him, to be loved by him, and in his presence rest?
I don't have to starve, kick, or beat myself down every day. I have a Savior who is guiding me patiently along the way.
He takes me real, he takes me raw, flaws and all. He's gentle and lifts me up when I fall. I am still being made holy.
And I'm called to be held humble and lowly.
Not that I'm pushed down.
But it's just simply true.
I am not, and I don't have to be perfect for you.
My religion isn't about putting on a face. No, it's a relationship where I rely fully on His grace.
Does this mean I give into a life full of sin? Certainly not. But it isn't because of me that I have the win.
Because of Jesus.
And in His holy name.
He saved the sinner.
And He will not leave me the same.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Okay. So before you called it the win, for me, I think it was just the poem. I mean, I'd have to check an old notebook that I wrote it in and see what I wrote down the night I wrote the poem when I was praying and asking God to work these things that He was working within me to kind of create the poem. And the poem actually really came out of stuff that I learned when I was in Slovenia. I'd been doing ministry my whole life. And when I was 17, I started leading a youth group. And that was an amazing thing. The Lord really worked in my life, and I grew, and I was able to serve. But when you're that young working in ministry, there's a lot of pride, and you get defensive. And you feel like you've got to be something, and you got to be something for the kids, and they expect things, and you want to give them everything, and you want to love them. And sometimes you forget that it's God that's giving you the love, and that you're not doing it on your own, that you don't have to be superhuman. You have to be a human that is completely reliant on Christ. And I wasn't being that. I was trying to be something that was all made up in my pride. And then when I went to Slovenia, I learned that it all came back to God, His love for them. And I was blessed to be able to relax in the fact that He loved me enough and He was going to take care of them. And it was really hard to be gone for 2.5 months, knowing that youth that had relied on me for years could almost never talk to me. And it was hard. It broke relationships and it broke my heart. But in that time, God mended my heart. And He showed me that no matter where I am, He's there. He's with me. He's with them. He's in the depths of their hearts, loving them when they don't feel it and see it. I didn't have to be. I just had to be where He wanted me to be. And that's where the win came from.